Hey guys, what's up? Poop Rob Jones back at the wrench today, testing out a new product by NineLivesTactical, and that is this really neat pocket organizer. Now, I know a lot of people are like, hey, pocket organizers, that's for nerds, but man, the EDC Pocket Organization has been something that I've been wanting for a long time, and Steve over there, he heard me. I reached out to him and he heard me, and he whipped this together. Basically, it's just a quick way to organize some of the things in your pocket. Now, I'm wearing my Victos pants today, and those got pockets for days to add mags and stuff like that. But one of the things that I have found while carrying every day is that, yes, I can put a mag pouch on my hip, and it kind of is there, and it might print if I'm not wearing things properly, or if I'm, carrying appendix, I can have that sidecar with the extra mag in there. That's about it. So I started throwing mags in my pockets, and guess what? That didn't always work super well, because loose mag like this kind of just turn in the pocket and sit weird, didn't look right, didn't feel right. So having it up and down vertically stashed with a couple other EDC items is really nice. Now, I will say for the last 2 weeks I've been carrying this every single day. It's been very handy, especially when I'm not wearing, again, tactical pants. So like when I'm wearing jeans that have a deep pocket, stuff like that, this actually fits really comfortably, and I have a lot of easy access to it. Now, the cool part about that, right, is that you can get to your tools right away if you need them. So me, I'm always using my pocket knife. I can access that pretty quick. But the question I had was, will I be able to put it away just as quick? It's actually not that hard. You find your index point and you slide it back in. It clips right in. Makes it very, very handy. Flashlight on the end, the pen light's a little tight, but this is, again, a prototype. But here's the thing, is even with one hand, I can still access that. I just kind of gotta do a little turn and boop, there it is. Got my little pen light right there. Final piece on this is, can I access what's really important when I need to, access it, which is the magazine? Can I get to that and perform a decent and clean reload while this is in my pocket? All right, so let's load up, get some rounds in the EDC. We'll go off the timer here and try to grab that reload. That was fairly easy. It kind of naturally came out of the pocket really nice. Now, as opposed to grabbing like high on the holster, or you've got something turned, you're doing a little bit different here. This was actually fairly nice. The only thing I will say that I kind of noticed was that I kind of grabbed a little bit high on it. So if I'm way up here, I'm kind of directing a lot of stuff. And for a compact, subcompact, your magwell flare is not as big as, say, your duty size. So maybe that's something that you can work through on training. But other than that, that came out of the pocket really nicely. So yeah, let's try it compared to like grabbing it from, say, one of these dedicated pockets from Victos. By the way, the time on that was 6:08. So, not terrible. Now I've got my magazine in this dedicated pocket down here, 4 magazines. Let's see if we can get this one a little bit faster here. So yeah, it was a little bit weirder reaching down and low to grab it. Once I had it, then I could pull it out. But accessing the magazine, it's far easier to dip into the pocket and pull the thing out and then drop down and get it. Yeah, so overall, I'm pretty happy about it. And I'm sure Steve's gonna make some tweaks and adjustments to it as he goes along. We already had discussion about adding maybe one more pocket or a pouch in here for a cat or a rat tourniquet or a micro TQ. But right now, as it stands, magazine, pocket knife, and a pen light or a pin, that's fantastic. That's very nice and organized, especially when you're trying to keep it concealed. If you guys enjoyed this or got something out of it, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out, helps me do all this stuff, helps me fund a little bit of this. I really do appreciate those who have been along for the ride. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay free, and I'll catch you on the next one.